How are you all? I hope you have completed the exercise given in the previous video of the large number, addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. If you have not yet completed, please complete it fast, because I told you maths is the subject where practice is needed. And until unless you will not do the practice, nobody is there to help you. You cannot learn it. You cannot mug up the maths. Got it? Like other subject, you are learning the any rhymes or kavita or question answer, prashnottar and all these things. You can learn it. Write it down again and again. You can say recite it and you can learn it. But in maths, until unless you will not do the practice, there is no other shortcut for that. Clear to you all? And what about the table? Learned it? I told you to learn till 30. So please start practicing and learn table. Clear? Today we are going to work with the numbers. Before I will start the number, what is this number? When we are counting anything, in the beginning, when people started counting, they started counting from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is called counting number. Another word we can say, this is called natural number. So natural number begins from, there are various type of number systems. So I am going to begin with the first one, that is the natural number. So first is natural number. Okay, natural number is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and so on. There is no end of this natural number. It is uncountable. Okay. Now, after adding the natural number, the question arises. For example, I got 5 marks in maths and my companion got, I got 5 marks in maths and my companion has not made any question correct and he got 0. So the question arises, what is this 0? Then Aryabhat invented a number that is called 0, and when we have added this 0 into this counting number, that is the natural number, it started from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and so on, and this is called whole number. This is called whole number. Clear? The first one is natural number. The second one is whole number. There are so many others also, decimal number, fractional number and integers and all. So today we are going to start with the negative number or integers. Now from where this negative number arised? First one, when we are counting anything, things are kept in the rack shelf and we have to count it. So first shelf there are 5 books, second shelf there is 2 books and third shelf nothing is there. So what you will say? Nothing? No. We have to put some number. So we invented 0 and we put there 0 and started from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is all about the numbers. Okay. So after that, what happened in winters, the temperature getting down. You might have heard that in Kashmir the temperature is going down, or in the foreign countries it is going from less than 0. So we are just writing it like this. We introduce the number 0. For example, this is 0. Temperature was 5 degrees centigrade in the winter. Okay. Then it is reduced to 4 degrees centigrade. After that it reduced to 0 degrees centigrade. And then it reduced to 4 degrees centigrade minus. When it is going after 0 degrees centigrade, okay, that is called negative temperature, or we are calling it negative number. From here we started counting the negative number. Okay, so we are going to introduce here negative numbers. So this is the natural number, this is whole number, and when we are going to count down, this is minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, this is called negative number. Now what is this integer? If we have to talk about the integer, we have to just go for the number line first. If I will take it as a number line, okay, and center of the number line I have decided as 0. This is 1. This is 2, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5. Now, when we are switching to after 0, it is -1, -2, -3 and -4. Okay. Now, if I will take all from 0 to -4 and on so on, this side also it is moving on. So, we will make a ray. We will not make an end of the line because it is moving. There is no end of the number system. So, we will make a ray. We will not make an end point. Okay. So, when we are switching from 0 to negative number, this is called negative number. Okay. Then this is called this negative number. This is called natural number. And this is called 0. So when we will take this from 0 to this on, it will be whole number. So we can say a combination of whole number as well as negative number is called integers. What is integer? We are knowing the negative number, a combination of whole number from 0 to onwards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and from -1 to -4, -6, -7, anyone. So this combination of negative number as well as the whole number is called integer. This is clear to you? So what we have studied? Negative number is any number which is less than 0. That is -8. If it is a negative number, it means 8 is less than 0. Clear to you? Now, if I am taking the number 5, 6, 7, 4, 3, this is positive number. If I am writing this plus sign and VE, this is called positive number. Okay? Then, if I am taking -5, -6, -7, -4, -3, it means any number with the negative sign. This is called negative number. Clear to you? Now, what is integer? Now come to the integer. What is this integers? Integers means negative number, then 0, then positive number. So just now I explained you, when we are taking this whole number or positive number, so combination of negative number, 0 and positive number is called integer. Clear to you? Now we are moving. So now we are moving to the integers. Already I explained you combination of positive number, 0 and negative number is called integers. Now how we will represent the integers on the number line? Just we are doing this. As I told you, we have to draw the this is called line. Okay. Then in between the line, if I will take a single number, I am taking it as a 0. 0. Okay. Now after 0, I will take at equal distance. The first number is 1, the second number is 2, the third number is 3, 4, 5 and so on. Okay. Now the same distance, this distance should be 1 unit. Okay, and it will be fixed. It's not like that 1 you have made here and 2 you will make here. No, it's not like that. The distance between two numbers will be equal. From the 0 to 1 fixed distance, 1 to 2 is fixed distance. Clear? Now the same distance we will take from this side 0. This is -1. This is -2. This is -3. This is -4. This is -5 and so on. Okay. Now, how we will understand which number is greater? As we know, when we are moving from 0 towards the right direction, okay, right side when we are moving, the value is increasing. So, 0 to 1, it is more than 1, 0, then 2 is more than 1, then 3 is more than 2. So, it is value is increasing when we are moving from 0 towards to the right side, okay. But when we are moving from 0 to the left side, or from anywhere when we are moving towards the left side, the value is decreasing. When we are moving towards the right side, the value is increasing. Okay, so this -1 is less than 0, then -2 is less than -1, -3 is less than -1, 2, like this only. So you are seeing that digits are same, but because of this negative sign, bigger value is smaller than the smaller value. What it means, -3 is a digit, -3 is the number, big number, then it is smaller than -2. Okay, but in this case 2 is greater than 1 and 3 is greater than 2. But here it is -2 is greater than -3 and -3 is greater than -4. So we can say when we are moving towards the left side, it is decreasing. Okay, when we are moving towards the right side, it is increasing. Clear to you? Now, if anybody will ask you which number is greater, -3 or 3, see, if there is no sign, it means it is a positive number. If there is no sign, it means it is a positive number. So if anybody will ask you which one is greater, -3 or +3, always you keep in your mind, positive number are always greater than the negative number. Clear? So what things I have repeated now? What is integers? Combination of whole number and the negative number, that is 0, positive number and negative number is called integers. After that I told you how the value is increasing. When we are moving towards the right direction, the value is increasing. When we are moving towards the left direction, the value is decreasing. Now comparing the integers is clear to you. Positive integers are always greater than the negative integers, and if there are two negative integers, the number which value is less, it is the bigger than the number whose value is more. Clear? Now we are moving to the ascending and descending order. I have one question: 5, -2, 3, 0 and -1. I have to arrange this number according to the ascending order. What is this ascending order? From the smallest to greatest. Okay, so first one I am taking as a ascending order. If I will ask you which is the smallest number here, generally you will say 0. No, -2. The smallest number is -2. Then number is -1, then 0, then 3 and then 5. Okay, now I have to write in the ascending order. As I told you how to write this, we will not mention this. If we will just put the sign, -2 is less than -1, -1 is less than 0, 0 is less than 3 and 3 is less than 5. We will never ever put this comma. Got it? We always try to put this symbol of less than or greater than while writing the ascending and descending order. So second one is descending order. Same number I am taking. So descending order, what we have to do? Smallest to greatest, it is the ascending order. From greatest to smallest, it is the descending order. So we will write down 5 is greater than 3, is greater than 0, is greater than -1, is greater than -2. The same number I represented in the ascending order also and descending order also. Shall we move to the next question of this one? You have to do by your own. Okay, switching to the next question. Now it is clear to you what we have to do. First we have to arrange the number into the order and then we have to arrange it into the ascending and descending order. Okay, 4 minus 5, 2, 0, 1. First I have to do the ascending order. Now till now it is clear to you which number is greater and which number is smaller. So in this one, if you will see, the smallest number is -5. So -5 is less than -1. Then -1 is less than 0. Then 0 is less than 2. And 2 is less than 4. Similarly, if I have to write the descending order, it is same thing. Bigger number first. 4 is greater than 2, is greater than 0, is greater than -1, is greater than -5. This much is clear to everyone. Any doubt is there? Just do the practice and try to solve your problem. Okay. Now the last point is absolute value. First of all, what is this absolute value? Absolute value means if we are taking the absolute value of any integer, integer means either negative number or positive number or 0. Then after taking the absolute value, there will be no sign. Now how to write the absolute value? If I have to write the absolute value means we will take any number. I am taking -5. Okay. Absolute value means 2 vertical line will be placed here. And then we will write down this -5 inside this number, and it is equal to 5. Means absolute value does not have any sign, neither minus sign nor plus sign. And these two lines are called mod. Okay. So mod of this -5 is 5. Okay. Absolute value of -5 is 5. If I will take the absolute value of +7, it is 7. So either it is negative number or it is positive number. When we are taking its absolute value, it don't have any sign. Clear to you? So anybody will ask you, find out the absolute value of -12. What you have to do? You have to just put this -12 under the mod, and it will be equal to 12. This is clear to you? Okay, so what things we have studied till now? We have studied the integers, then value of integers. When we are moving towards the right direction, the value is increasing. When we are moving towards the left direction, the value is decreasing. Ascending order, descending order, and after that the absolute value. Addition of integers on number line. Okay, so first we were going to begin with that. I am taking one number. First example is -5 plus 4. This is integers. We have to draw one number line. When you are drawing the number line, make sure there will be no end point, so you have to make arrow on the both the side. Okay. Then begin with the number 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on. And this side also -1, -2, -3, -4, -5. When you were in class 2, there is a topic addition or subtraction on number line, and you remember when we are moving towards the right direction, we are adding the number, and when we are moving towards the left direction, we are subtracting the number. So here the first number is -5. So here I have written the -5. So I will start the jumping from here. Okay, how many times we have to move? +4 means 4 times we have to move. So -5, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So what will be the number? -1. So write down the answer -1. Clear? Whatever the number is written first, we will begin from there, and we have to take small jumps. How many times? What is the second addend? This is the first addend. This is the second addend. Clear to you? So this is -5 plus 4 is equal to -1. If I am taking some another number, for example, -2 plus 5. Okay, the same thing. We have to make a number line. We will begin from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and so on. Okay. Then this side -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, and so on. Clear to you? This is clear? Now, it is given -2 first. So we will begin from -2, and we have to move how many times? 5 times. So -2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So what will be the answer? Answer is +3. Is it not so easy? Okay. Again I am repeating. When we are moving toward the right direction, we are adding it. Okay. We will begin from the first number, that is -5. How many times we have to take a small jump? That is the 4 times. So I started from -5, 1, 2, 3, 4. The answer got -1. The second point, you have to be careful. The distance between two numbers should be fixed. It's not like that one you will writing very close and another when you are writing very far. No. Then the distance will be fixed at the in between the number. Clear? Either this one or this one, both the cases. From 0 to 1, fixed distance. From 1 to 2, fixed distance. So this is clear to you. Shall we proceed for the next question? So if the numbers are small, we have added on the number line. But if numbers are big, for example, I am taking plus 80 and plus 2. So it's difficult to draw 80 line, means such a big line on the number line. So it's difficult to draw it on such a big line. So what we will do, we have to just do it in a simple way. We are going to do plus 2 and plus 80. Okay, vertically I am going to draw. This plus sign is with the number and then we have to add. Now it is both are plus signs, so we will write down here 82. Okay. Now come to this one. Both are minus sign, minus 98 and minus 45. Since we have to do the addition, so we will do it here addition, plus sign. Now 8 plus 5, 13, carry 1. 9 plus 4, 13 and 1, 14. This will be the answer is with the negative sign because both the number is having negative sign, and this will be the answer with the positive sign because both the number is having positive sign. So what I means to say that both the numbers are negative, but we have to do the addition. So if when both are negative, we will simply do the addition and then we will write down here negative sign. And when both the number are positive, we will simply add it and write the symbol of plus sign. Clear? So if conclusion is when we are going to add positive number plus positive number, answer will be positive number. Okay. When we are going to add negative number plus negative number, answer will be negative. Okay. But process is addition only. Clear to you? So in first case, we have added both the positive number and both the negative number. Now, if the one number is positive and another number is negative, in that case, we have to do the addition. Then what we will do? We will write down here minus 56 plus 7. You can see the bigger number is having negative sign and a smaller number is having positive sign. But we have to do the addition. When one number is plus and another number is minus, there is not possibilities of addition. In this case, we will do the subtraction. So simply we will subtract, don't see the sign, subtract the number. 16 minus 7 is 9. This is 56 minus 7, it is 49. Now we will put the sign which the greater number is having. Okay, so 56 and 7 is there. Minus 56 plus 7, one number is negative, second number is positive. In this case, we have to do the subtraction. So simply as we are doing the subtraction, forget about the sign. Simply you subtract 56 minus 7, it is 49, and 49 will be with the negative sign. So we can conclude it, if one number is negative and another number is positive, in this case we have to do the subtraction, and answer is having negative sign because the greater number exists negative sign. Clear to you? Now come to this one. Second question is plus 16 and minus 4. Same thing is here. One is positive, second one is negative, so we have to do the subtraction. 16 minus 4 is 12. Okay. Now, in this one, the bigger number is having positive sign, so we will put here positive sign. So we can say in this case also, if the plus positive number plus minus negative number, okay, is equal to subtraction. Okay, and answer is positive because with the positive sign, because the bigger number is having positive sign. So this is clear to you? So now we are switching to the subtraction of integers. First is on number line. So if the number is 6 minus 2, then first we will make the number line 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this is 6. This side it is minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, and so on. Okay. The first number is 6, so we will begin from 6. Okay. From 6, how many jumps we have to take? 2 small jumps. And as I told you, when we have to subtract, we have to move towards the left direction. When we have to add, we have to move towards the right direction. So 6 minus 2 means 1 and 2. This will be the answer is plus 4. If we are having some another number, for example, minus 6 minus plus 2. Okay, if this number is there, then what we will do? Same thing. Make a number line. This is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. These all numbers are with negative sign. Clear? And this side it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now it is minus 6 plus minus plus 2. Okay. So first it is minus 6. So minus 6 means we will begin from here. Minus plus 2, it means we have to move towards this plus sign is here. Okay. It means when we are moving towards this sign, it will be minus 6 and minus 2 is minus 6 and minus 2 is minus 8. It will be clear to you? So first one I have taken first number positive, then second number negative. The second number I am taking minus 6 minus plus 2. Now you might be confused why this minus plus 2 will miss us taking like this. Because when we are taking one minus sign, this I will explain you later. Just give me 2 minutes. First you understand this one. Minus means we have to move towards the left direction and answer is minus 8. Okay. So now move to the simple subtraction. Okay. Now what I was explaining you, when we have to subtract any number from the negate, any number we have to subtract it. Okay. So minus minus minus. It means it is plus. Okay. With the plus sign. If this number is for example minus 5. So it will be plus 5. Why? This minus and this minus will multiply together and make it plus. If the number is minus plus 5, this will be minus 5. Why? Because this minus will be outside. This minus is operation, subtraction, and this minus is this negative number, sign of negative number, sign of positive number. So when negative numbers is going to multiply with this negative operation, it will turn to the plus, and when this positive number is going to operate with the negative number, negative sign, it is going to be minus. This is clear to you? Just like that only, if it is plus, inside it is minus, this will be minus. Clear everyone? So now we are going to start the subtraction. Okay. So just switching to the subtraction. I am taking one number that is minus 12 from minus 4. Okay. From means this is the big number, and from this number we have to subtract this. So minus 4 minus 12, and we have to subtract. So if you will do it horizontally, it will be better to understand by you. So we will write down like this: minus 4 minus 12. Just now I explained, operation is minus, inside it is negative number. So what it will be? Minus 4 plus 12. Okay. Now one is positive number, one is negative number. So we have to do the subtraction. So it is 12 minus 4 is 8, and 8 will be with the negative sign. Clear everyone? Now if I am taking some another example, for example I am taking minus 23 from 5. So I am taking 5 minus 23. We are subtracting it, so here will be minus. Now, just now I explained minus and minus, it will be plus. So 5 plus 23, it will be 28. So we have started with this procedure of subtraction, but we have concluded it at the addition. It is looking like very confusing, but when you start practicing it now, it is very easy, and on your fingertips you will understand how to solve it. Clear? So solve with some more example. So next example I am taking plus 3 from plus 33. So it is plus 33 minus plus 3. Okay. Outside the operation is minus, inside the number is positive. So it will turn to plus 33 minus 3, and it will be equal to plus 30. Why this is plus 30? Because the bigger number is having plus sign. Okay. If I am taking the another example, 25 plus 25 from plus 7. Okay. So I am taking it plus 7 minus plus 25. Okay. Now if I will going to open it, this minus and plus will make it minus 25. We have to do the subtraction. 25 minus 7. 15 minus 7 is 8, and this is 18. So 25 minus 7 is 18. Okay. But which sign will be there? Which number is having bigger number is 25 and bigger number is having negative sign. So this answer is also having negative sign. This is all about the addition and subtraction of integer. Now I am going to go into the book exercise. First exercise is exercise 7A, filling the blanks. The first question, natural number starts from 1. Whole number starts from 0. Integers can be negative, positive or 0. Dash is the only integer which is neither negative nor positive. It is 0. On the number line, the distance from 0 to 7 is same as the distance from 0 to minus 7. Okay. On a number line, the values of the number dash as we move to the right side. When we are moving towards the right side, the value is increasing. When we are moving towards the left side, the value is decreasing. Okay. Now, the second question is also we have to put the less than, greater than or equal sign. These two questions you have to do in only book. Okay. Question number 3, 4 and 5. Question number 3, we have to write the absolute value. And then 4th is arrange in ascending order. 5th in arrange in descending order. These 3 questions I have explained in PDF as well as on the video itself. So please refer the PDF and video and solve in the classwork copy. Now we are moving to the exercise 7B. Draw and use the number line to show the following calculations. First of all, you have to use scale to draw the number line. Don't use the draw handed or just simply draw any type of line. No, always use the scale to draw the straight line. And then you have to make the number or put the numbers on the number line exactly on the same distance. It's not like that one is at this place and second one is at this much distance, then third one is again come near to the number. No, the distance between each number should be equal. Add the following without using the number line and subtract the following without using the number line. All these questions is clearly explained in the video as well as PDF. Refer it and do it in the classwork copy. Some questions I have solved in PDF and some questions I have written there, do by yourself. The question which is written there, do by yourself, consider it as your homework. I have not given any separate homework for the classwork copy, but in rough copy I already told you maths you need to do the practice. So all the exercise, each and every question, whenever you are free, you don't have any work to do, solve that question. It's not like that it's same day you have to solve each and all question. No, when you are not having any work, that time you can solve each and every question of the book exercise in the rough copy. Okay. Then come to the chapter revision, page number 128. Write the absolute value of the following numbers. Draw the number lines to show the following calculations. filling the blanks, write true or false, arrange the following in ascending order as well as descending order. So these questions, you don't have to do question number C and D in the copy. You have to do only in book. Question number A, B, E, F, G, H. One question I have solved in PDF, and one question you have to do by yourself. Rest of the question you have to do in the rough copy. I hope things are clear to you and you will do it very nicely. Again, I am repeating, while drawing the number line in solving the addition and subtraction question, please do it neatly and with the pencil only. No, don't use the pen. Okay? So, all the best for your work. Complete all the work in the classwork copy from the PDF, and whenever you are free, keep practicing. Again and again I am repeating the same thing. Maths is the subject where you have to do lot of practice. As much as you will do the practice, that much comfortable you are in the mathematics. So keep practicing, solve all the question. All the best for your